Good morning, my friends, or should I say good afternoon, my friends. It is 5 after 12, and welcome to Friday, oh my gosh, February 17th. Let me tell you, it's been a day already. I just finished publishing my blog post, I got my video up, all that jazz is done. I didn't get out of bed until after 9 o'clock, and I will show you why in a second. Or no, actually it was before 9 o'clock. Oh, life. And I am so wired on coffee right now. It's not even funny. I have not had breakfast yet. Breakfast is right there. It is now lunch because it's noon. I ate a banana with my coffee this morning, and I made solid Death Wish coffee. I've been combining a little bit of Death Wish and a little bit of regular Dunkin' to make my Death Wish coffee stretch a little bit further. Today, I decided to make straight up Death Wish coffee, which is the most caffeinated coffee on the market, and I am feeling it. I'm like, if you can't tell, I'm completely wired. But that's okay. So, let me show you what's happening. The good news of the day is that it's 59 degrees outside. And look at that weather forecast. It's Chicagoland, guys. 63, 62, 63, 61, 53, and it's almost 60 degrees now. So that means very, very exciting things for me. The not so exciting thing. Check this out. 5 hours and 32 minutes of sleep. Look at that. That's abysmal. The pink strips is anytime that I'm awake, and the light blue ones are anytime I was restless. Oh my gosh, I slept for crap last night, guys. I was in bed, look. 8:38 a.m., 12:15 a.m. I was in bed for 8.5 hours. Mostly, well, not mostly, but I can attribute all of those pink lines to this one over here. To this one. Gracie. Gracie! Oh, look at you. Yes, she is tied back up to her cage because she had some freedom the last 2 days, and yesterday she abused her freedom and peed in several places she was not supposed to pee. So it's back to the harness and back to the tether, and we're going to hope that a couple more days of this and maybe she'll get her act together and figure out exactly what she did wrong. So, but because it's so nice outside, I'm going to take her for a walk or two today, which is great. Considering the fact it's so late in the day already, I don't know if I'm going to get to the gym today. I want to. My body doesn't want to, but I would like to. But I also have errands to run. I have to go to Target. I have to go to Sam's Club. I might go to Walmart. Haven't decided yet. And yeah. Yeah. So I got some errands to run. I have to remember to pick up the dry cleaning. You know, housewife stuff. And tonight, remember how, was it last week? No, it was 2 weeks ago. I went to the big church I go to for a girls' night out. Well, tonight is guys' night out. So that means all of the men get together and have the same experience that I had 2 weeks ago. So my husband's taking the earlier train home, but that doesn't mean I get to spend any time with him. He's taking the early train so he can come home, eat a quick dinner, and then go over to the church for an evening of fun and festivities with a bunch of good, solid Christian men. I can't say no to that. Like, that's great. You go and you bond with other godly men. I'm all about that. Which leaves me alone for another day. So, I don't really know what the point of me telling you that was right now, except I've got a day that needs to get done. And I'm going to eat my breakfast / lunch, which is protein waffle, strawberries, and a yogurt, because I'm still working my way through the yogurts. These are 2 points. Today I'm doing toasted coconut vanilla. Not my favorite, because I don't love coconut, but this is what came in the packet from Sam's Club. It was the lemon one, the coconut one, and the strawberry shortcake, or strawberry cheesecake one. And I've got some berries. So I've got 5 points here. I've had a banana, and I've had 0 points in my coffee. So 5 points total for the day. And it's 10 after 12. Not too shabby. Since it is very, very beautiful and, dare I say, warm outside, I decided that I'm going to have a smoothie in lieu of a regular lunch. Now, with my smoothies, I break a Weight Watchers rule, and I know I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again because I have a lot of new subscribers. So, what is in this? This is a strawberry banana cream creation that I came up with all on my own because I was looking at the protein packets that I had. I have this giant thing of like mixed arrays of protein packets from stuff that, you know, Vitamin Shop has sent me and all sorts of things like that. So I have this Shakeology, which is a Beachbody thing. You hear a lot of people talking about Shakeology, and I was sent a couple of samples by a friend of mine who is a coach, and I haven't used them because they are heftier in points than Quest Protein is. So the vanilla one is actually 3 points instead of 4. It only has 16 grams of protein in it, but it's not supposedly a protein beverage. It is a superfood beverage or whatever. So I was like, I'm going to use a packet of Shakeology. So I used this, which was vanilla, for 3 points. And I had this banana protein powder that I got sent by Quest. And I was like, I don't know when I'm ever going to actually sit and use this on my own, because for some reason, banana protein powder just doesn't do it for me. But I remembered that I had frozen strawberries in the freezer that I haven't used yet. So I decided to make strawberry banana, which is a flavor I can get behind. So I have this in there for 3 points, this in there for 1 point, and here's where I break the rule. Technically, when you put fruits and vegetables into a drink, you are supposed to track them. So there is a thing on the recipe builder on the desktop website that if you start to put in like fruits and vegetables and whatnot, they'll say 000, but then there'll be a little beverage that says this is it, or a little beverage. Can you tell I'm still tired? Oh my gosh, this is going to be a really rough day. There's a little checkbox underneath your recipe, and it says this is a beverage, and you check on it, and that means if it's a smoothie that you're blending together, all of a sudden all of those 0 point things are going to have points, which I find so incredibly irritating. And I'll tell you why. I never throw like crap tons of stuff in my protein shakes. I have maybe 3/4 of a cup to a cup of strawberries in there, and that's it for produce, just the frozen strawberries. But there are some people that will throw in an apple, a banana, 3 cups of spinach, you know, a million different things where like if you sat down and ate it, there was no way you'd finish it. But because it's blended up, you can easily consume all of those calories. Granted, vegetables aren't that many calories, but still. So Weight Watchers tries to account for the fact that you are blending all these things up, pre-digesting them by having them already broken up and blended, and then consuming it, which means it won't be as filling. I'm so sorry for my lack of ability to speak today, you guys. 2 days of crap sleep is not working well for me. It's already pre-digested. It's not going to be as filling to you mentally and physically, supposedly. So they make you count it. So all of a sudden, this smoothie that would be like 2 or 3 points is a whopping like 8 or 9, which is stupid in my opinion. Now, if you are somebody that actually puts a crap ton of stuff in your smoothies, then it's not so stupid. For me, I would easily sit down and eat another cup of strawberries or a cup and a half of mixed berries or whatever. So I refuse to count them. So I count the individual components of my smoothies unless I put something in there that's like, well, no, not unless. Like, if I put something in there that is points, like if I threw peanut butter in there, I'd count the peanut butter or whatever. But I never put enough produce in there for it to make a difference. So I will not be counting the strawberries, even though this is probably closer to a 6 or 7 point beverage now. I am counting it as the 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I have a cup and a half of unsweetened almond milk in there. So it's 5. 5 points. The strawberries, I'm not counting. It's a nice thick consistency. I took a sip. It tastes pretty good too. And with the Quest protein in there, it went from having 16 grams of protein to having, how many are in here? 21 more grams. So 37 grams of protein. Woo-hoo. So this I'm doing because I can take it on the road with me because now I'm done. I've walked the dog. I took her for a really long walk. I had to carry her for half of it because she's a wimp. But we're learning, it's okay. I can't wait for puppy class tomorrow to see what we learn on day 1 so I can start training her, like officially training her. But it was a long walk, which is good. I'm at 6,000 steps now. I have not gone to the gym. I am going to go to Target and Sam's Club and all of that jazz. And I'm going to take this beverage with me So, and hopefully I'll still be standing upright by the time I get back. Good evening, friends. It is 8:30 p.m. and since Mr. is out at his guys' night out at the church, which I think gets done in half an hour, but I was gonna say if I'm lucky. I can't decide if I want him to go out or not. But sometimes, at least the last time he went to this, the men, or some of the men, got together and actually went out for dinner or drinks or whatever after the fact. So he could be home in half an hour or he could be home in another hour or two. I don't know, but I digress. The whole reason I hopped on here was to say, because he's gone, I decided I was going to do a little bit of a spa night, but not in a typical like mask sort of spa night way. I just washed my face. I actually just took a shower. And my hair is still dry though. I just wanted to rinse my body, get nice and clean before I got into some comfy PJs. But I decided I'm going to use something I haven't used in a very long time because I'm really bad about remembering to do it. This is called the PMD, and it stands for Personal Microderm. And microdermabrasion is a facial exfoliant by using really, really rough, I don't even know how to explain it because I'm bad like that, but there's really rough, like it feels like there's sandpaper on the head of this thing, and when you plug this in and turn it on, it actually creates a vacuum, and you put it on your skin, and it suctions your skin against the crystals, and then you just move the machine around, and it does a harsh exfoliation of the skin. And my hope is not my hope. What happens then is once you do a nice exfoliation like that, your products work better. So I decided I'm going to do a little PMD and then put my facial oils on, or oil, the one. And I currently use, I think I've showed you this before, the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery. I use the tiny bottle because I got this as a sample. I have the big bottle, but I broke the dropper, so I just keep transferring product into the little bottle. But I figured I'd use that, really let it soak in and nourish my skin before putting on my Dermacare tonight, so which is my acne medication. So that's my plan, giving my skin a little TLC, and since my husband won't be home for a little while, my skin will have a chance to calm down and whatnot before he gets home. So that's what's happening, and then once I'm done with that, I will hop back on here and tell you about the rest of my day. It's not very exciting, but I figured I'll tell you anyway. Alright, I am all set. It's about 20 minutes later, so that doesn't take very long at all. It takes less than 10 minutes for me to do it. And I run the whole thing over every section of skin on my face twice, is how I've been doing it. So I did that. I put some oils on it. After I did it, I ran some cotton pad with toner over my face just to get all of the dead skin and stuff that might be sitting there. Why, hello. Off my face, and then put my oil on it, and here we are. And now I am sitting on the couch, just chilling with my girl, who's trying to decide if she wants to make herself comfortable on me or off me, sporting my ever fabulous Victoria's Secret flannel pajama pants because they are my favorite. Although I can't decide if they're different than last year's. Last year's were phenomenal, and it's the first time I bought them for myself and was so in love with them. And then this year, I'm not quite as in love with them. I can't decide if I'm crazy or if they changed something. I don't know. But anyway, I am going to sit down and continue watching a TV show that I've been watching, and it's a Hulu exclusive called Unreal. And basically what it is this wicked spoof of The Bachelor or The Bachelorette. But it's like a behind the scenes look. So the plot revolves around what happens behind the cameras on a love reality TV show. But like taken to the most dramatic and horrifying degree possible. I hope that it's not that bad on the real set of The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. But it could be. Like, it could be that manipulative because that's what you need for ratings. So if you have Hulu, Unreal, check it out if you're into that kind of thing. So I'm going to watch that. I have over here my Halo Top s'mores flavor. I have the whole pint out here because there's 2 servings left, so half of it is gone, and 2 servings is 6 points. So that's what I'm going to have for my dessert. Let's see, what have I had today? For dinner, so you saw my smoothie, that was 5 points for lunch. My waffle and yogurt, which was 5 points for breakfast. So that was 10 points. And then I ate 3 points worth of the Good Thins corn chip things for 3 points. So that's 10, 13. And then 6 points will be 18. 13 plus 6 is 19. And then I had 8 points. I tracked it as 8 points. So what I had for dinner was leftover pot roast. And in the tracker, there's like super lean pot roast, trimmed and lean and all that for 3 points for 3 ounces. Or 4 points, maybe I think it was 3 points for 3 ounces. And then regular, non-trimmed or anything was 7 points for 3 ounces. I had 3.5 ounces of trimmed but not completely lean pot roast. So I tracked the pot roast itself as 4 and the potatoes and carrots as 3. So 7 points, or did I track it as 5 and 3? It was 7 or 8 points in my tracker for dinner. So that was 18, 19, 21, 22, 24. And then I had 2 Hershey's Kisses, 26, which I think leaves me, 27, 28, 29. I either have 1 or 4 points left. But that's neither here nor there because I don't plan on using them whether I have 1 or 4 or no points left. So I'm going to eat my Halo Top, chill with my fur ball while I wait for my husband to get home, and watch some Unreal. This has been a very uneventful day. Oh, I went grocery shopping, but hardly. I didn't do a haul or anything because I went to Target and walked out with a toy for my niece, cotton pads, and Special K Nourish cereal in the apple cranberry flavor for my husband. That's all I bought at Target. Not bad. 3 items, right? Nobody ever walks out of Target with 3 items. And then I went to Sam's Club and I picked up Cliff Bars for my husband, Sandwich Brothers breakfast sandwiches for myself, and English muffins. That was it. That was my entire grocery haul with those 6 things. Crazy. And I've just been feeling, because of the crummy sleep I got again last night. By the way, I see so many of you wishing me happy, healthy, restful sleep on the vlog I uploaded today. Thank you. Thank you for your continued hopes and prayers for my sleep. I'm hoping that this weekend is a little bit more restful than the last couple days have been, but I've just felt so crummy, like just like walking through a haze. Other than that walk that I went on earlier with Gracie, like grocery shopping felt like so much work, and I literally got 6 things. Ugh. So I've just been feeling like blah, you know? So I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start watching my show, because you know, with my luck, now that I've procrastinated enough, the 45-minute episodes, he'll come straight home, which means I won't get through an episode. Worse things have happened. But anyway, I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you guys later. So Gracie has this really odd habit where she likes to play with her toys on your feet. See? Without fail. Hey Gracie, give me the ball. Give me the ball. Can I have it? Ooh. Let's see if she does it. See? Oh. Oh, make a liar out of me, why don't you, punk? She likes to fight. Oh, there you go. She's so odd. By the way, I've switched from Unreal to Friends. I love Friends. What you doing? What you doing? Goofball.